welcome. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Amita Vadva. So at the top of this edition, we get you updates on the ED investigation till now that has taken place of nearly 18 hours of grilling that happened with Showik Chakraborty, who is the brother of RHEA Chakraborty, as it comes at a time when the ED has also downloaded the phoned data records of Showik Chakraborty, who was leaving the ED office this morning at around 6:40 a.m. after being grilled for nearly 18 hours. Shravan is with us to share more details of the investigation taking place. So ED heat on Showik Chakraborty the second time that he was being questioned, and it went on full night. Shravan, more details, please.
Well, in fact, the questioning lasted for almost 18 hours. Showik Chakraborty was asked to submit documents pertaining to his directorship of certain companies, and not just that, also details of the bank accounts that are in his name. Even before he was called in for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate, they had already examined certain bank accounts of Showik Chakraborty, where they had found essentially transactions that have taken place between RHEA Chakraborty and Showik Chakraborty, and the money the agency suspected would have been sent in by Sushant Singh Rajput from the bank account. The allegation that has been leveled against RHEA Chakraborty and Showik Chakraborty is the fact that they were controlling the actors' bank accounts, and not just that, certain properties. And that is the reason why RHEA Chakraborty, who's already been questioned once, in all likelihood will be called in for questioning once again.
And as far as the financial dealings and property transactions that is concerned, Shravan, more details on that front, please, because it is being now said that one by one all the family members will be also called in. The others for questioning that is going to happen next week onwards as far as the ED investigation is concerned.
As far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned, they are looking at two important links. One link is the properties that have been owned by RHEA Chakraborty, in which they essentially say that if you really look at the cost of the property itself, that is way higher than the net worth value of RHEA Chakraborty. The property is one in the name of RHEA Chakraborty, and the other happens to be the name of the family members. What the Enforcement Directorate has asked her is to really explain where did she get the money to buy such apartments, such luxurious apartments. Was there someone else who was paying on her behalf? This is one particular link that is being closed. The second link at this point in time, the Enforcement Directorate maintains that the investigation is underway. They certainly would not like to divulge their strategy.
All right, Shravan, thanks very much for joining in. So ED heat on the Chakrabortys continues, and for nearly 18 hours, Showik Chakraborty, who was quizzed for the second time by the Enforcement Directorate, and now his phone data records, the entire data that has now been downloaded by the Enforcement Directorate. Take a look at